All right, hello. Okay, I am Adrienne Nikki Cobb, and you can check out more of what I have to offer on mywildmagic.com. Today I'm going to be using the Voyager cards, and we're going to be doing a collective consciousness Celtic cross reading. So, December 21st, every year when the solstice comes in, there's a huge dispensation of light that comes down onto the planet, and it causes the entire planet to raise its evolution. And so in January, I like to offer personalized tarot readings to help you know what your soul is going to evolve. And we're going to do a spread to get like an overview. So that's what I normally do in a session. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to be doing the collective consciousness upgrade of energy to see what's going on. And I hope you will benefit from it. So again, it's the Voyager Tarot cards. And I just love these cards so much. They're very good. I just want to clear the energy, calling into that source energy, representing, commanding down that pure love and light, streaming through us for the highest good of the collective consciousness. And again, we're going to do a Celtic cross reading. Just looking to see what's going on for the collective, because that's going to be serving you as well in this overall reading that we're doing. And then if you would like a personalized reading, you're welcome to call and have one individualized as well. Wow, the collective has a lot going on. Go figure. Wow, there is a lot of stuff happening here for everyone. Okay, so on some level, because we're all connected in the law of one, the collective consciousness, whatever goes on, is going to affect all of us, either on a minute level or a larger sum level. So where we're at here in the Celtic cross is, first card is the fortune card. And this is a card dealing with our past. So over this past, it feels like we've been moving from one wheel of life into the new wheel of life. And overall, this journey into 2025 is kind of blessed with the Midas touch, that really it's opening up a whole new kind of guidance system, a new level of beings I think can come work with us on the planet, a new level of resources, ideas in the field of potential and possibilities coming in, and we've been preparing for this shift. And there's been a lot of good work done on the planet with healers or people who do any kind of consciousness work, and it feels like our past here is that we're truly ready to make this life change into a new wheel of energy. The 2025 also kind of indicates sort of the ending of the Mayan calendar, so that's kind of cool. Where we're sitting in the present moment as a collective is being able to, it's the card of illumination, that's Ace of Wands, where it's a spirit card, and from the fortune card, where we're making this transition right now into a 2025 year, into this whole new kind of resonance, this higher resonant energy, is that really being able to touch into the depth of yourself. It's one of the path cards of the magician, and it's being able to touch into the fabric of the divine, really getting in touch with being divinely inspired, and being able to sit with that. So this is a really good year as we got this Midas touch, this good fortune card, moving into a year of illumination and a new path that is divinely being divinely guided, and it has a lot of healing energy to it. And with that, what we're moving towards is the energy of time-space. And the time-space card is going to be representing that we're coming into a closure with a huge karmic wave of energy. So if you thought of it in terms of the Mayan calendar, that could be 25,000 years. Coming into the Aquarian age and all this other new energy, that's also a closure. So we're completing some karmic patterns, but the beauty of it is that we're doing it already super supported with good fortune. We have the illumination, the healing presence, and the divine energies really touching us and really having that guiding us as we complete up a karmic pattern, and we're moving more into our dharma, more of our higher way of being on the planet, our higher human qualities. And our unconscious is the card of balance. And so this is something that you want to start seeking in your own life, whether it's the balance within the foods that you eat, the amount of sleep that you give, how much you take. You're going to want to start finding balance. The balance card is in your physical environment, your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. So having that balance on all levels and letting your unconscious almost like find a new balance of where this old paradigm of energy has been really out of balance for quite some time, you're now coming back into a graceful flow of finding your inner, more divine balance. And to help us do that, the card in our higher self is the death card. So we have a shamanic death going on at the same time with a karmic cleansing, a karmic sort of transition and transformation happening. So this shamanic death is going to allow you to, in a sense, it feels like kind of dive to your old identity, your old belief systems. And collectively, think about it collectively, we've outgrown a lot of old belief systems that no longer serve us now. And that's going to shift the karma into our dharma quite a lot. So a shamanic death, shedding the old skin, old belief systems, it feels like more primarily, and then finding our inner balance in the process. And stepping more clearly into our dharma, our higher life service, higher divine qualities, higher human capacity for unconditional love and divine service. Okay, so that's kind of one overview. Then the cards over here are going to be your life path. It's kind of the way the collective is going to be doing this journey. And we've got a lot of major arcana here, so that's usually an indication when you have this many major arcana going on that it's a very powerful year. It's a year where you've done all your path work and you're ready for some major changes to go on this collective energy. So the life issue itself is the Empress, and the Empress is going to be very much about that inner nurturance, tapping into divine love, that divine feminine presence. And while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and call into the Hathors and any of the beings of higher love and light that are supporting us this year as a collective, and expanding that ray of light out around the planet and through all living beings as a blessing. So it's a year, it feels like it's going to be geared more towards self-love, not selfishness, but self-love in a way that you are coming more back into balance with yourself. So you're not over-giving and you're not overtaking. You're coming into balance with a true version of unconditional, more of a raising of your vibration of unconditional and divine love. The resource to becoming the Empress is the moon. So really listening to, as a collective, our deeper feelings, not being so caught up in the emotional dramas and the blame game of stuff and the what the media throws out, but really trusting your own intuition, your heart's wisdom, that deeper feeling impulse that goes on inside you. So that moon card, and the moon card is a great card for the collective unconscious because it's literally the card that represents it. So by tapping into it and really bringing the collective back into a place where you're just sitting in divine and unconditional love, and you're not going into worry and fear and stress patterns, but more of a higher trusting. The hopes and dreams card is the star, that in the collective we're all really wanting to come more into, in the unconditional love, the self-acceptance brings us to being a bringer of light into the world, that we're a light into this world, that you're in touch with your own soul energy, and that every single soul on the planet, plants, animals, all living beings, are contributing this thread of light into this new dimension, this new reality, this new paradigm. And so the star card is going to be where each of us individually start to find that inner light, and we stay true to it. We really commit and stay true to it, and we bring it forth, our higher gifts, into the world, and it makes the world a better place. So we're contributing here our own inner light, which is a loving thing to do. It's supportive to the collective. And then the outcome of the energy is the seeker, child of wands. So this is where we're all kind of in this new path that we're taking. There's a raising of spiritual intelligence, there's a raising of emotional intelligence, and we're actually coming into a greater alignment with being able to seek, what is my higher cause, what is my higher purpose, what's my higher truth, instead of always listening to the mundane things that get sort of projected out either from family or communities, or the collective has an enormous field of fear usually around it that drives us like little fish in the ocean. So this is where you kind of become more individualized and really start asking the question, you know, what is my higher purpose here? What am I going to contribute and do? So on a collective level, that is what shows up we're doing on a collective level. We do have realms of beings and angels that I've already called into this session to start blessing you and to blessing the collective as a whole. And every person who kind of watches sort of contributes in. And if you would like to do a individualized, personalized New Year's reading, you're welcome to contact me at the link that I include in this video. And I have 10 spots left for the rest of this month. I put them on I complete them on January 31st. So, blessings to you. I hope you have a really fabulous new year, and I hope to see you again soon.